Hello everyone out there. I am Karin Braxton and I am coming to you from Boca Grande, Florida today for our Facebook Live free class. Let me just see if I can find myself on my computer and let people find us. It takes a few minutes to do all that. Let's see when's here. Not yet. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I can't find myself. It's always a little hairy sometimes. There we go. Finally. Yep, there we go. That's great. Okay, now we can see if we can find, people can comment. Let us know that you're here and where you're from. Let us know where you're from, what state you live in, and maybe what the weather is like. The weather is beautiful here. Today is February 4th. And it is 2025. If you're watching a couple of years from now, you might want to know what that is. And the temperature is about 68 degrees here in Boca Grande. It's sunny and warm and really, really nice. Hey, Roz, good to see you this morning. Thank you for sharing, too. That was fast. Hey, Carol, thank you for sharing. That's so sweet of you to do that so quickly. I do have some prizes from last week. Those of you who shared for my craft along. Cheryl, good to see you. Stacy, you're back in Florida. Yes, it is. Thank you for sharing. You know, it's always important. I appreciate so much the thumbs up and the hearts and the comments. I love reading the comments at night. And of course, the shares, that helps me grow and it helps me find new people and new people find me. So I appreciate that a lot. And also, it's important for you to subscribe to my email list because that's how you know when I have classes coming up or specials. I know this is all backwards because when we get down, turn it down, it'll be fine. But this is my February class schedule. So, and anytime I have, right now, I have a promotion going on, a Valentine promotion. So it just started. If you make a $60 purchase or more, you get, well, obviously you would get something free from Celebration, but from me, you would get, hey, Carla, it's snowy there in Wisconsin. Good to see you this morning. But from me, you would get 10 finished cards, package of retired DSP, and a package of gems. So any orders of $60 or more, get that sent to them this week. Up until Valentine's Day. So that's great. We have a lot of things to cover today. I have two really fun cards. They're not hard at all. They're very easy fun folds. And so, oh, by the way, if you can't figure out how to be on my email list, just text me, private message or email me, text me, and I will add you myself. But otherwise, you can just add yourself to my email list. Would love to have you join me. It's under Constant Crafting Creations by Karin. We had a lot of stuff start today. I have had the busiest morning. Oh my gosh. Hey, Anne Louise, good to see you. Terry, Sherry, thank you all for sharing and commenting. That's so sweet of you. And you're coming from Alabama, Terry. Well, good. Good to see you this morning. Today was a busy day because we have all these brand new releases in Stamping Up. We have more Celebration items. We have a last chance list was updated. That's like the clearance rack. So go to the it's called Last Chance, and you'll see all kinds of things that are discounted. And thanks, Carla. And then also we, as demonstrators, got to pre-order for the online exclusives. So anyone who wants to become a demonstrator right now gets to do the same thing. You get to have all those pre-orders, and there's a lot of really cool dies. And let's see what else was new today. Oh, new kits too. There were 4 new things. So we have some new kits. There is there's a little bit of a shipping issue because a big cargo was caught up in, I don't know where, but I heard this yesterday on my leaders video. We listen on Mondays. And it said that customs was holding up a cargo. That's why so many things have been back ordered and the dates kept being pushed. There are a lot of dies, and now they are in. They just released them. Some of you remember I had a snowflake class back in December. It was really a great one. That little die is back now, finally, or that set of dies. It's a small set, but it's back, and it is discounted. All kinds of dies are discounted for that had been held up. Good morning, Levon. So I had all of these. Thank you for sharing. I had all of these ordering things this morning. I was trying to get that done. And then I had a haircut and color at 9 o'clock, and my beautician was running late. So it was sort of a morning. I was like, oh, gee, I've got to get back so I can get set up. And my sister and brother-in-law are here too. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera down and show you some of these new things, okay? So, and then we'll get into our video. So keep commenting, keep thumbs up, sharing, all those things. Let's see, let's close your eyes for a second. And here we go. And there are, but speaking of these back orders, there are 2 new kits. There's one called, oh, this didn't turn out very well on the printer, but I just sort of did a little screenshot. There's a new kit called Heirloom Arrangements, and it looks beautiful. I ordered that, and it's sort of a collage-y looking kit. It's a stamping kit. It's a lot of appreciate, thank you, and all that kind of thing, but it looks really pretty. There's another kit that's a birthday kit, but we can't order it yet because it's all held up in this cargo, what's going on. Anyway, so you know we only have 24 more days. Today is February 4th. We only have 24 more days of celebration. And you get, with every purchase of $60, you get to choose one thing from here. If you spend $120, you can choose this beautiful bundle, or you can choose this set. I made a calendar with that corner in bloom. And they just added some new things. So right now we have more to celebrate. They quite often do this in February. So let's see what's here. This is what came out today for the celebration. Let's see if this is all in the camera. Maybe I'll pull this up a little bit. Get this a little tighter. Oops, I'm gonna lose my phone there. Okay, we have some new things. We have that, these are mostly from the annual catalog, some from the mini catalog. This painted paradise flower pots, that beautiful butterfly that comes with the hybrid folders. That's a celebration. That's an excellent one. This would be a celebration one, this botanical one, this alphabet dies, the trusty tools, this bee set. I'm going to be using that bee. This is from last year, and now they brought in another set of dies and another designer paper. We're going to use the new designer paper, but that punch is a good one for sure, and that's free with the $60 order. These are free. Here's a kit that's free. This Hooray honeycomb, it's sort of a cool one, pop up, and this pretty ribbon and these brass butterfly. Those are all free choices during celebration. Then for pre-order, we have all of these things, and I did run off. We have all the other things that you can order, that anyone can get from the last couple of months. Those are these. So, but then we have some new things that just came out today. But these are only for demonstrators to pre-order, and they look neat. This is just a small selection. But these dies, these rectangle dies look like they're going to be outstanding, I think. So I was really excited about those. I think I forgot to order all of these things. I'm not sure what I ordered. I was hurrying so fast this morning because I had to get to my haircut and I had to get all this done. And my husband was talking to me, blah, blah, blah. And anyway, I was just struggling getting everything done this morning. This is my email that came out with all of my classes for February. So this week I have this week I have these 6 cards that I'll be shipping out. Actually, I'll be shipping most of them tomorrow, I think, all the kits. And there's 6 cards. There's a calendar kit, a calendar card that goes with this kit. And then you can make, there are 2 different varieties. These are little note cards. They're fun. This set is one of my favorites, Storybook Friends. And we're going to be doing one more today. It's a fun fold. There's this one. This one I think is really cool. It's just a simple card, this baby card, and then this Z fold. This whole kit, you get a lot. You get all these beautiful gems. You get the calendar, you get the notepad. I should have charged a little bit more, but it's $45 for everything. You get a half a package of designer paper, and you get some ribbon, and you get some gems. You get these, I'm hoping I put the butterflies in the kits. I better look at that. So today we're going to be doing something with it also, but we're going to get to that in a second. So today, next week, we have the Ocean Friends class. This one is really super fun. I wasn't even thinking I was going to do this as a class, but I did one card and it was so much fun. I just couldn't stop making more things. And this will be the last time I'll be doing a calendar for this year. So, of course, now it's February, so I can tear that off. But that's the calendar card. And if you want to sign up for this, please text me, email, sign up on my email list, and I will add your name to this because it'll be a good one for sure. There's several, I think 3 fun folds and 2 regular cards. So I have 4 of them done. I have 1 more to do. So that's for next Thursday, the 13th. That's coming up. So now you will get the calendar for that. So today we're going to be using this paper called Friends of the Ocean. And all of my directions are already typed up, so you don't have to worry about that. You could take a screenshot if you want, of course. Hey, Kathy, good morning to see you from cold and snowy Bozeman. Well, I keep wishing I could be back in Bozeman because that's where we live. And I really could use my chiropractor, quite honestly. I would love to have him fly down to Florida and adjust me a little bit. My shoulder and neck have been out so badly. But anyway, I'm glad I'm in a warm climate and not dealing with the snow also. But this is the Friends of the Ocean. It is it's in the mini catalog, and it is such a beautiful paper. The reverse side is more neutral. These can all be cut out. And then this side, it has pumpkin pie, calypso, and then there's one side that has dies. And these dies this is the stamp set called Ocean Friends, and the dies are like this. They have this really cool, my sister was helping me do some die cutting for the class. There's this coral, and what I love is that you can cut out the designer paper. I have a little bit here. The dies fit the designer paper, and of course that is one of the neatest things. So it goes like that, and you can just run it through. So it's really nice. It's fun. You add a little Link of Stella, and it's terrific. That is that. So that's what we're using today. It's got a really nice, wonderful hello friend. Thanks so much and love you. Really nice set of mat. We are going to be making some cards that are trifolds. I'm going to show you a couple others first. I actually was just playing. That's how I came up with this idea. We're not doing this card, but this is some new paper that we have. It's in our online exclusive. And this is a trifold. So if you have lots of designer paper, this is a great method, and all of my measurements are the same. It uses a single base, and then it uses a big piece of designer paper. So like that. And that's a die and this is another one. So that's it's called Everyday Happiness. So you can just Google that in our Stampinup website, Everyday Happiness, and you can punch it in. I did one of these trifold cards for our birthday class a few weeks ago. Here it is. I think you saw that before. So it goes like that. Again, very, very easy. It's an easy fun fold that I think that you will like a lot. So this is what we're going to be doing today. we have these pretty gems that are called Sunny Day Iridescent Dots. Really like those a lot. And we're using this great embossing folder. This, I think, is a must-have. It's called Plaster Painting 3D. It's an online exclusive. It is, if you want to write down the number, I'll give it to you. I think it's $11. It is 164656. 164656, and it's a big one. It goes like this, so it's you only use your base plate, and then you. And what I love about these these 3D pieces, that you can put a couple pieces in at the same time. I mean, you can put like that. You can put 2 mats in or whatever you want to do, but it works great. It's very, very pretty too. That's not what we're using though on this. I just realized we are using the ocean one. Let me go get that one. That's the plaster one is neat. But I actually used this one, Soft Waves. It's so funny, I thought I was really prepared. I got the wrong one out. The Soft Waves is a 3D embossing folder. It's gorgeous. And I just think we have one that has waves too, but it's not a 3D, and this is just even better. I really like it. It's really pretty. That's in gold. Isn't that a nice one? That number is 164695 for that. Okay, these cards are easy and fast. You will be surprised at how easily they go together. Which do you like better? Do you like this is Summer Splash, and this is Pumpkin Pie. So which would you suggest that we use? Pumpkin Pie or Summer Splash? So what do you think? There's some, let's see what's here. Oh, I think I don't need you to vote because we're going to do a completely different color. Forgot about that. We're going to do Melon Mambo. That's why I wore a Melon Mambo shirt today. This is I don't have a lot of things in Florida that match my Stampin' Up colors, but I do have some. And this one, we're going to have a totally different one. That's what we're doing today. So our base is a single base. It's 5.5 by 4 1/4. And I do have so I don't need to have you vote. No, but you probably like one better than the other for sure, I would guess. Anyway, then we have a small mat that's going to go in the middle. This trifold, this is nothing new. There's nothing new about this pattern. I've done it many times over the years. But it's a great, like I said, it's a great use of designer paper. This is the one we're going to use. It's the whole width of the designer paper, 12 inches by 5 1/4. I scored it at 4 inches and 8 inches, 4 and 8. And then I fold it and I bone fold it. You have to do that very, very well because this is the main part of your card. Okay, so there we have that. And this is going to be the center part. The white inside is this. So if you want to take a screenshot real quickly, you can. Or you can just wait until later and then you can get your directions when I finish the video. It takes me about 3 or 4 minutes to do that. Then I have a little piece that like this. This is just a little strip of DSP. It's 3/4 of an inch wide by 4 inches. It's going to go across. So that's going on there like that. And let's just put our things, see what we have here. And I don't want to lose things. We have a banner. We're going to use a banner. So hopefully. And okay, let's get this together. Let's take our white piece and put that right there. And now we're going to take these off. This is the host code for February for those of you who are ordering. And remember, I do have that special going on. For any orders over $60, you get free gems, you get and free DSP and 10 cards that are all finished. That's my Valentine's special. So now I'm going to put this on and just get it all. Nope, that is not right. I must not have cut this the right way. Let me just check. I think I must have done it 5 1/2, so it needs to be 5 1/4. Let me just cut this off with my paper trimmer. Now I've just lost one of my little doojobs. Let's see, we're gonna cut now. My thing's gonna get all sticky here, but I can clean it. So we'll have to, whoops. See, I don't like to get that all sticky, but that's just the way it is. Sometimes we have to do that. Hopefully I cut the rest the correct way. Let's see if this will work now. Oh, I think it's gonna be just fine now. Do you ever do that? Cut things the wrong way? Okay, and there we have it. And we open it up like this. Now this is going to be where the white piece goes. We're gonna put that in there. I am getting so hot I can hardly stand it in here. I have the door closed and it is warm. Last week I was wearing sweaters and everything else, and now I'm hot. There's our card, and okay, this is going to, I've already run this through the embossing folder, that Soft Waves 3 by 4 1/4. So, oops, and we'll take that off, and we're going to put that on here. So I'm going to just use a little bit of adhesive. Do you see how sometimes, and I don't always put it on when I've got that embossing like that, but this is a small piece, we'll just do it. There we go, we're gonna put it on like that. There we go, that looks good. And then we're gonna put this little strip right along the bottom. I'm gonna cross. See, if you can't start it, then just use your thumb or use it like this. And I think this is not on perfectly straight, but it's going to have to do, so we'll just work with it just the way it is. And there we go. So now let's find our lobster. And let's see if I have one cut out. And I think I do here. My little package of goodies. I've got an orange one and let's see, which do you like better? Do you want me to use the Calypso Coral or the Melon Mambo? Which one do you think? I'll let you decide while we do our stamping. So you vote on that. Tell me what you want. And Calypso Coral, you can just say Coral, or Melon Mambo, or Mambo, whatever you want to say. Okay, we're going to do some stamping on this piece. We're going to do our Hello Friend. We're going to get out our, and don't let me, we are going to be drawing, I have a drawing too, I have our prizes for certain people that names were, who shared last week. So let's get our Hello Friend. And the thanks so much. We're going to get those two out, and our Melon Mambo ink. What do you think? Let's see what you're saying. The Mambo, Calypso Coral. What else? Hey Kelly, hey Mary Ellen, Sherry, Stacy. We have some Melon Mambo and some Calypso Coral. What do you think? I'm going to stamp it in Melon Mambo, but we can do either one, the Calypso Coral or the other. So I'm going to ink it up. This banner is from Mixing something or other. I should have gotten it out. I don't know. It's from the online exclusives, the ones that came out a couple months ago. Hello Friend, isn't that a beautiful, really, really nice, stamps really well. And then on the inside, we're going to do, so you're still voting. Do you want me to use the Calypso or the Melon Mambo? On the inside, we're going to do thanks so much. And we're going to do thanks so much right there, just like that. And, you know, I don't want to, I'm not going to take the time right now, but do you see how you can even don't hesitate to use the side of something. Like you could use the side of this one and put it on the bottom, or the side right there and put it on the side. You could cut it out with your fussy cutter or die cut it, and you could add it to the inside also. We won't do that, but that gives you another idea also. Okay, so this one that I used before, that's from the Changing Leaves, that die. And that is, I think it's on retired. I don't know if it's on retired listing. It was in the catalog, but you can still buy it, but I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see what you're saying now. Melon Mambo, Calypso Melon. Don't know. We're gonna add some gems. We're gonna do Hello Friend, and we're gonna add that. Just like that. We could pop it up, but I don't think we need to. Oops, it's a little crooked. Just like that. And let's see what we have. Okay, Melon Mambo. Here's the Melon Mambo. I think I think either one would be just great. Let's see what the comments. Melon. I think we have more Melon Mambo, so we're going to do that. And then we'll add some dimensionals to that. Thank you all for helping and voting on that. So I always appreciate you doing that. It's sort of fun to, once in a while, I'll throw something. You know, I do try to post most days. I don't over the weekends sometimes, but on my business page, right where you're watching today, I'm going to take, now those they're a little bit bigger, so I'm going to just cut these in half and use it that way. I want to give them a little bit of support, but I'm going to take the chance of adding a big one there. Anyway, so just like that. Now we got to take these all off. Anyway, so this is a fun set. Actually, when I thought it was cute, but I thought, do I really want this? And then I bought it and didn't even use it for a while, and it is extremely fun. I don't know, some sets are fun and others are beautiful, and all those different things. So, okay, we're gonna just tuck that right under here a little bit, so it's in the middle, and there we go, and add a little bit more of Winkostella. Love Winkostella, don't you? Isn't it just the greatest thing to have in your stash? So, okay, and there we have that. And we'll add some gems. Gems are so pretty, for sure. Let me see once here. I think we'll add, they're all one size, so I think we'll add one right there, one up here, and then we're going to add another one some other place. We'll put one right there. Okay, and there we have it. There is our other card. So I'll bring in all three of those. This is the pumpkin pie. I didn't do a Calypso Coral, but I certainly could have. And this one is the Summer Splash. I just got a brand new ink pad, Summer Splash. Really love that color. Oh, so there are the three colors. Which of those is your favorite? Which do you like the best of those? They're sort of fun, isn't it? Very fun. So this is one of the cards that will be in the kit next week. So in the class, thanks so much. So very, very fun. I just love these. Okay, you tell me your favorite color, alrighty? So we'll go on to the next card, and we're going to be using the Storybook Moments. Oh my goodness, I love this paper. I just the Beatrice Potter look to it. I love everything about it. I love these little cottages. I love it. I just love everything, and the dies are, look at that pretty. Isn't that just a beautiful paper? I think it's a real winner for sure. We're going to be using lots of ephemera. So in my kit that I'm sending out, I have the clear plastic boxes. I don't think I have mine right here handy, but because I put it away. We're using the Storybook Friends, the little characters and all the words, and we're using the dies. So, then we're also using the Round We Go. We're using the birthday sentiment. I need more birthday cards than anything. So we're using the birthday from, this is my go-to set, Round We Go. I don't even use the dies, these Starburst dies, but I haven't yet. And I probably will, but haven't. I use this birthday. I use these birthday, happiest birthday, time to celebrate. I use this hip hip hooray. I use this a lot. Whenever I need a birthday sentiment inside and out, this is what I tend to go with. We're also using elements of text. This is a online exclusive that came out a couple months ago, so that's available to everyone. Okay, and that's a really cool one. It's the number on that is 164774, and I think it's around $20. I'm not positive about that, but you know what I was going to do was put that little stone fence on the block, but I didn't. This is what we're making today. So this is one of the cards. This little circle is from the Spotlight on Nature dies. And isn't that cute? It's just a great, a great way to use ephemera. Ephemera is, but they've been putting, excuse me while I take a drink there. What would I forget to tell you about those too? The ephemera has been in several of our our catalogs lately, and that's really quite fun. Here's the other card. A little gardening on the outside. Time to celebrate. Happy birthday. Wouldn't that be a perfect card for someone who likes gardening? So this is what we're going to make for this card. This one's going to have a little bit of stamping. We're going to use these beautiful antique pearls that come with this, and this comes in your whole kit. If you buy the kit from me. And I don't have many kits left. I think I have 2 or 3 left, and that's it. So let's check and see our pieces. And we're going to do a little bit more stamping on this one. It's going to take a little bit more time. Let me just put the bones together first, show you that. And our stamp, these are our bits and pieces. So these are all the pieces that you're going to need. And remember, all my directions will be, this is the inside. All of my directions will be, and that's the white piece that goes over the green like that. So there's one of the, I better leave, that one's stamped already, so I better leave those out. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to stamp these things, and then we're going to put it all together, and I'll show you how that goes. So let's do our stamping first today. This is the inside of this, of course. This is the little gardening inside. Sort of like, I love that wild wheat on the outside. We'll do that. We're going to put that aside. So we're going to stamp on this, and we're going to stamp on that and this. So we're going to put this aside for a moment, and we're going to get our stamps out. We're going to do a little bit of, this is the stamp that I showed you. This elements of text. There's this one in a round shape. This is a red rubber, and I love the splotches. I guess I didn't put these on a block. It's going to be hard for me to do this. There's a script. We're going to put these on a block. So I'm going to get this out, and we're going to take this out of here. I always save that. We'll just take that like that, and we'll get that on a block. Put it on a block like this one right here. We'll just use this one that was on the Hello Friend. Take that off and put it here. I thought I had that all done, but There we go. And so what we're going to do very lightly is stamp. Get my grid paper out here, and we're going to stamp on this very lightly with crumb cake. 2 3/4 by 4. So this is, I did it in green, olive, old olive, and that didn't come. I thought, oh, I think it's a little bit too much. So let's try this with the speckled. And put that right there. We're gonna do some. We're gonna ink it up, stamp it off, and then I'm gonna put on. Go on. I'm gonna turn my block. Just sort of. I think I might have used the other one, but I just want to gently touch it like it's. You know, you could splatter it. You could do all those things. Oops, that's a little heavy. I maybe pressed a little hard. But we used to have for a long time, we had a grunge type of stamp set. This just takes away some of the whiteness of this. There we go. I think that'll be okay. It's not fabulous, but it's pretty good. So it's all going to get, a lot of it's going to get covered up too. So we are going to take that right there. We're going to take our old olive and stamp on our white little circle. Happiest birthday, and it is a it's a photopolymer, so we don't always want to use our piercing mat when we have photopolymers. So we're going to take our happiest birthday in old olive, and there we have it. Isn't that? I just think it's a great stamp set. And then on the inside of our card, we're going to do. It's really stuck down there. I don't usually do that. We're going to put time to celebrate and happy birthday. Just love those. Love that font. So that's called Round We Go, and that is, that's a bundle. I don't think you need the bundle. You could just get the stamp set. I think it's that good of a stamp set for sure. But it doesn't, you always save money by getting the bundle. So there we go, and we'll take that away. But it's such a pretty font, and it's just, it's my go-to. Okay, now we're gonna put our card together. So we're gonna do the same thing we did before. Here's our base. It's a single base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then we're gonna take our designer paper. It's 5 1/4, and this one I can tell that I cut the right way, 5 1/4 by 12. I scored it at 4 inches and 8 inches, so it opens like this. So that's called a trifold. So like this, and then like that, and then we're going to put our adhesive right on the back of this. So you only need a single base on this. I love single base cards. I just think they're so fun. I think I'll maybe do some when I go to Raleigh, North Carolina. I like single base cards and I use them for fun folds or something, whatever. And that just gave me a little idea because it's very, very fun to use those. There's so many ways you can use a single fold. Okay, and then we're gonna put that right in the middle, like that. And then we have, folds up. We have our old olive is going to go right on here like this. And just like that. I was getting so nervous this morning when I was at my hair appointment. She was taking so much longer, and then she took someone else to do while I was getting my hair washed by another gal. Anyway, at least I didn't have to go off the island. It's very expensive to go here, but I do like the gal I see, and I don't have to leave the island. The other 4 days of the week, I have to go someplace off, like physical therapy or whatever, or the chiropractor, everything I have to drive 40 minutes. To get the mail, to drop the mail off, I have to go 40 minutes. So it's sort of a pain. We have our post office in Boca Grande was hit hard by the hurricane, and so we now have to use a post office in the neighboring town of Placida. So this is, let me see what punch I used on this one. I think it's a 1 3/4. 1 3/4, I believe. 1 3/4. And like in the kits, I do all that kind of punching for you and die cutting. So that's going to go up there. And I'm going to pop that up with my little set of dimensionals. I have a little dish here. We'll just put this one on. My fingernails seem to be, they're a little shorter in there. I'm having a little bit of struggle to getting things undone. There we go. There we are. And let's see once. Now we're going to put some ephemera on. And ephemera, there are like 2 whole sheets that come in this package of designer paper. And I have a whole container punched out, and it's in a plastic case. I'll show you. Mine's someplace. I don't know where it is. I thought it was, but this is what I include in my kit. I include a kit like a case like this. This is how I keep my ephemera. Mine must be packed away in the cupboard already, but I keep it with the stamps usually, and then but this is what comes in your package if you order the kit from me. Okay, let's see once. Now we're going to choose some things to put on here. So we've got some seeds. We've got this little patch of dirt and some carrots and the bunny rabbit. I like that one with a rake, I think, because it has this gardening theme going on. So we also have this little bunny with a radish. That's awfully cute too. I haven't used him yet, so let's maybe use him. And then let's see, we put some more radishes, and let's we can put some. We have a flower pot. I don't know, I think it's a little big. We'll do that. We could do that. We could do the wheelbarrow. Let's see what's here. We could put the wheelbarrow on like that, and you just sort of play around and decide what you want to do. It's such a fun set. Let's definitely go with the bunny. I like the way he's looking in toward the middle. I like that about him, and he's just really sort of cute. So we'll pop him up, and I like things to face the middle. You know, like the wheelbarrow faces the middle too, so that's good. We'll do that. And I don't like to have things, I would not want, for example, I would not want that wheelbarrow going off that direction, because that would be going, you're taking your eye off. Back when I was in college in the 60s, I had a class where, an audio visual class, and we had to do a lot of kind of design things with old audio equipment, and we always learned that. Our teacher was always impressed upon that. So that's something I just even carried over into stamping. I'm going to add a little bit of Wink Stilla to that. Some of you weren't even born in the 60s, I bet. So, oh yeah, I was in college from 68 to 72. So there we go. And let's see what else. We're going to put some, we're going to use these radishes. They're so cute. I'm going to add a little wink. Let's see where we're going to put those. Could even almost put a slot right there. And I think I'll just stick them right there. I think that'll be fine. It would have been fun to cut a slit in the wheelbarrow. That would have been a fun idea, thinking of it just right now. So we're just going to put this like that. And I feel like it needs a little bit of something right there in that little space. There's carrots also. We'll just use, I think, let's see if this would be, that's a little bit too tall. Let's see how this would be. Right there, that seed pack. Just fills in a little bit of space. We'll use that. And so you're just sort of taking your ephemera and just sort of playing with it. Just sort of moving it around, seeing what you like. This would have been ideal right here. That would have been a really good one, I think. I'm going to just try to get this. I can't get it in there with my fingers. I'm going to try to put that, get like that. It's a little bit crowded down there, but it'll be okay, I think. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put a little butterfly right there up on the top. And I think that'll be 5 pieces of ephemera. And I think, let's see, once, maybe just like that. And let's add a little Wink of Stella to those things, to that. Here we go. I think that's it. And now some of these pretty gems. These are antique pearls. So we're going to put a fairly large one. These come in 3 sizes. We'll put one right there. And then we're going to add maybe another couple. Let's see, once we'll use we'll use some right down there. Put 2 of the medium ones right there together. And there is our card. Oop, it's a little crooked. And just lift it up with your pick tool. It's one of the best tools you could ever purchase with all the different tips. Okay, and there is our card. It's slightly different than the last one. So this is the other card, the same paper. And then this is the other one that we did. And this is our host code. So there we have a slightly different scene. And we have the inside that says, time to celebrate, happy birthday. And there we go. And this one, I put a little bit more ephemera. See, and that's what you would do. Or you could do a little stamp and color it, whatever you'd like. So there is that card. And that's it for today with our cards. So we made these, if you're just tuning in, if you were late, these were the other ones that we made with the lobster. And there's also that crab that's in that set. So really bright. And these are more subtle colors. And let's see, let's close that up and I have a couple more things to talk about. We have some sharing to do. Some people who shared from last week's craft along. My next craft along will be in 2 weeks, and it's using the new Meant to Be. It's a brand new set with brand new paper and everything else. I want to talk about the reinkers. Every year I go through this and tell you this. It's so important. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Carla. Thank you, Livon. Thank you so much. These are the colors that are going to be retiring, and I bet many of you have them. I love that boho blue. I love all these colors. I'm not wild about the mauve, moody mauve. That's the only one, but I love using Pebble Path. But what I am recommending you do now, right now, today or tomorrow, is order refills, because when it comes March, these will be sold out. They'll retire in April, and they will sell out by March. They almost always do. It's the first thing to sell out. So boho blue, Pebble Path, copper clay, moody mauve, and wild wheat. And wild wheat's been such a controversial color. So I just ordered a set of these. And I had a set, but I ordered another set because I like to have 2 sets myself, but you maybe only need 1 because they last a long time. But now we have some sharing. People who shared last week, we have Jeanne Kohler and Pam Cheroux. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Pam. Those are the winners. And are any of you on here today? Is Jeanne on here? Pam, I'm not sure. Pam usually watches in the replay. And so if you are on here, please tell me what you'd like. So this is the antique pearls, and then this one is the low profile dots. Love both of these. They're both new and they're fabulous. So hey Lisa, thank you for sharing. Sherry Chapman, I appreciate that so much. So is Jeanne Kohler on here by any chance, or Pam? If not, I'll just send them. I don't know that I have either of your addresses, but I can maybe look on Facebook, or if you watch this in replay, or if you know someone, Roz, do you know Jeanne? And you tell her she can message me, and you can let me know your address for mailing these. I'd like to get these out tomorrow because I will be going off the island. Okay, and that's it. Don't forget about the things that have showed up. Let me put my water there before I spill it. So next week's class, Storybook Friends, that's what's coming up. And then all of the brand new celebration items from today that were just posted. All of these brand new things. Well, they're not brand new. They've been in the catalog, either in the annual catalog. I'll tell you what, these celebration, that kit, Happy Houseplants, it is beautiful. I had it for a year, never put it together, finally put it together back in Montana, and I love it. It's like that. We have a mountain scene and an Arizona scene. What's very similar. The frames are wonderful. This is a beautiful set, and you get it free with $60. So don't forget about this. Lots of new things. Place your order before things run out. If you were a demonstrator, of course, you get to pre-order all of these wonderful new things, some really pretty bundles. And then if you are, if you would like to be a demonstrator, I would love to have you join my team. So we only have 24 more days of celebration, and you can become a demonstrator. You can save money. There's no obligation. I would love to have you. But if you join for $99, you get to choose 125 of products, plus you get that stamp and those 2 packages of Stampin' Right. Actually, you get to choose whichever color family you want. And if you don't want to get these, if you would rather just get extra supply items for $30 extra, you can choose that option. But if you're even slightly interested, please call me, text me, email me, and let me know that you're interested. I would love to have you. Okay, let's turn the camera back. There we go. I can feel my hair flattening out already. There's a lot of humidity here. My husband always says there's not any humidity in Florida. That's just the craziest thing. There's plenty of humidity. In Montana, we have no humidity unless it's snowing or something or raining, but otherwise it's very dry. Alrighty, that is it for today. Thank you for the thumbs up, for the comments, for sharing. I appreciate all those things. And I will be back next Tuesday with another video, and I will plan to see you then. Thanks so much. Have a great week, everyone. Happy shopping today, too. Alrighty, bye.